Imagine this. You carefully pick out a salmon fillet for dinner, envisioning a delicious and nutritious meal for you and your family. You might even be thinking about the omega-3 fatty acids and the health benefits that come with eating fish. You're excited for a healthy meal and you start preparing it with a smile on your face, feeling good about your choice. But what if that salmon is actually a cheaper fish disguised with food coloring? This is a reality many shoppers face without even knowing it. That's the sneaky problem of mislabeled food. It's more common than you might think, and it can leave you feeling confused and betrayed. Mislabeling happens when a food product is labeled with a different name, ingredient, or origin than it actually has. This can range from simple mistakes to deliberate fraud. This can be accidental, but often it's done intentionally to deceive shoppers and make more money. Imagine paying a premium price for what you think is a high-quality product, only to find out it's something entirely different. It's like paying for a designer handbag but getting a cheap knockoff. The disappointment and frustration are real, and it can make you question your purchasing decisions. Mislabeling isn't just about getting tricked. It impacts our health, wallets, and trust in the food industry. Consuming mislabeled food can lead to allergic reactions, nutritional deficiencies, and even foodborne illnesses. We need to become savvy shoppers and learn how to spot these tricky labels. By being more vigilant, we can protect ourselves and our loved ones from the negative effects of food fraud. Let's dive into the most common examples and arm ourselves with knowledge. Together, we can make informed choices and ensure that what's really in our cart is exactly what we intended to buy. Seafood is a prime target for mislabeling. Why? Because there are so many types of fish, and some look very similar, especially once they're filleted. Cheaper fish like tilapia or Asian catfish might be passed off as more expensive options like snapper, cod, or even tuna. This fish swap isn't just about price, it can impact your health. Some fish have higher levels of mercury or other contaminants, and you wouldn't know what you're actually consuming. Honey, nature's liquid gold, is also vulnerable to fraud. Honey laundering is a real thing. Syrups made from rice, corn, or other sugars are often added to honey to increase volume and profits. This dilutes the real honey, robbing you of its natural sweetness, complex flavors, and potential health benefits. Real honey is packed with antioxidants and has antibacterial properties, but these benefits are diminished when it's mixed with cheap syrups. Olive oil, a staple in many kitchens, is another common target for mislabeling. Extra virgin olive oil, prized for its flavor and health benefits, is often diluted with cheaper oils like soybean or canola oil. The problem is, these cheaper oils lack the distinct taste and nutritional punch of real olive oil. Authentic extra virgin olive oil is rich in heart-healthy monounsaturated fats and antioxidants, while adulterated versions lose these valuable properties. Thankfully, science is fighting back against food fraud. Advanced techniques like DNA testing can now accurately identify the species of fish in your seafood or the botanical origin of your honey. These tests are becoming more affordable and accessible, allowing consumers, retailers, and even government agencies to hold food producers accountable for accurate labeling. Look before you leap. Smart shopping strategies. While scientific testing is helpful, there are things you can do right now to be a smarter shopper. Buy whole fish. It's harder to disguise a whole fish than a fillet. Look for clear eyes, shiny scales, and a fresh sea smell. Check the price. If a deal seems too good to be true, it probably is. Be wary of unusually cheap seafood or premium products at bargain prices. Read labels carefully. Look for specific information like the species of fish, country of origin, and any added ingredients. Don't be fooled by vague terms like whitefish or ocean cod. Trust your senses. Sight, smell, and touch as your guides. When you walk into a market or grocery store, your senses are your first line of defense. They help you discern the quality and freshness of the food you are about to purchase. By using your sight, you can observe the color and texture of the produce. A vibrant color often indicates freshness, while dull or discolored items might be past their prime. Your senses are your best weapons against mislabeled food. Smell the produce to ensure it has a natural, fresh aroma. If something smells off or has a chemical-like scent, it might not be as fresh as it appears. Touch is equally important. Feel the produce to check for firmness. For example, a ripe avocado should yield slightly to gentle pressure, while a fresh apple should feel firm and crisp. Seafood fresh fish should have a mild ocean-like scent, not a strong fishy odor. The smell of the sea is a good indicator of freshness. If the fish has a pungent, fishy smell, it is likely not fresh and should be avoided. Always trust your nose when it comes to seafood. The flesh should be firm and spring back when touched. This is a sign that the fish is fresh and has been properly stored. If the flesh leaves an indentation or feels mushy, it is a sign that the fish is not fresh. Always check for firmness to ensure you are getting the best quality. Honey. Real honey has a distinct floral aroma and a slightly cloudy appearance. The cloudiness is due to the presence of pollen and other natural components. Fake honey, on the other hand, is often clear and lacks the rich aroma of real honey. It should crystallize over time while fake honey stays runny. Crystallization is a natural process that occurs in real honey, indicating its purity. If your honey remains runny for an extended period, it might contain added sugars or other substances. Olive oil. Look for a rich green-gold color and a fruity, slightly peppery aroma. These characteristics are indicative of high-quality olive oil. The color should be vibrant and the aroma should be fresh and inviting. Real olive oil will solidify slightly in the refrigerator. This is a simple test you can do at home to check the authenticity of your olive oil. If it remains completely liquid, it might be mixed with other oils. Don't be afraid to ask questions. Engaging with the vendors can provide you with valuable information about the products. They can tell you about the source, how it was stored, and any other details you might need to make an informed decision. Your fishmonger or grocer should be able to provide information about the products they sell. Building a relationship with them can help you gain insights into the best times to buy certain items and how to select the freshest produce. Trust your senses and the knowledge of your local vendors to guide you in making the best choices for your meals. Your wallet, your health. Why mislabeled food matters. Mislabeled food isn't just about getting tricked, it's a serious issue with real consequences. When we unknowingly consume mislabeled products, we're putting our health at risk by potentially ingesting hidden allergens, contaminants, or unhealthy ingredients. Moreover, food fraud undermines our trust in the food industry. We deserve transparency and honesty about what we're buying and feeding our families. By becoming aware of this issue and making informed choices, we can protect ourselves and promote a fairer, more transparent food system. Join the food fight. Demand transparency and authenticity. In today's world, where information is at our fingertips, it's crucial to know exactly what we're consuming. Food fraud is a growing issue that affects us all, from the farm to the table. It's not just about misleading labels. It's about our health, our environment, and our trust in the food system. We need to take a stand and demand that companies are honest about what they put in our food. We can't just sit back and let food fraud continue. Every time we shop, we have the power to make a difference. By being vigilant and informed, we can protect ourselves and our loved ones from the dangers of mislabeled and fraudulent food products. It's time to take action and hold companies accountable for their practices. Here's how you can make a difference. Start by educating yourself about the common types of food fraud and the red flags to watch out for. Share this knowledge with your friends and family so they too can make informed choices. The more people are aware, the stronger our collective voice becomes. Support organizations fighting food fraud. Groups like Oceana are doing incredible work to uncover the truth and push for stricter regulations. By supporting these organizations, whether through donations, volunteering, or simply spreading the word, you can contribute to a larger movement for change. And the Food Protection and Defense Institute are at the forefront of research and advocacy. They are working tirelessly to expose mislabeling and advocate for stronger regulations. Their efforts are crucial in ensuring that our food is safe and accurately labeled. Vote with your wallet. Every purchase you make sends a message to the food industry. Choose to buy from companies that prioritize transparency and traceability in their supply chains. Look for certifications and labels that indicate a commitment to honesty and quality. Choose to buy from companies that prioritize transparency and traceability in their supply chains. When you support brands that are open about their sourcing and production processes, you encourage other companies to follow suit. Transparency should be the norm, not the exception. Support local farmers and producers who are more likely to offer authentic products. By buying directly from local sources, you can often trace the journey of your food from farm to table. This not only supports your local economy, but also reduces the chances of encountering fraudulent products. Talk to your friends and family about this issue. The more we discuss and share information, the more we can collectively push for change. Encourage others to be mindful of their food choices and to demand transparency from the brands they trust. The more aware we are, the more power we have to demand better from the food industry. Remember, knowledge is power. Attend community meetings, workshops, and events focused on food safety and transparency. These gatherings are great opportunities to learn, share, and mobilize for change. By becoming savvy shoppers, we can protect ourselves and our families from the dangers of mislabeled food. Use technology to your advantage. There are many apps available that can help you verify the authenticity of products and make informed choices. And demand a food system that is honest, transparent, and truly nourishing. Together, we can create a future where food fraud is a thing of the past, and everyone has access to safe, authentic, and nutritious food. Let's make our voices heard and drive the change we want to see in the world.